serious rain right there.
I mean, I want to know why this put Marty out there.
Hey, man, wipe my back off.
We blew a gasket. Rubber ducks floating in here.
Here to give the command, please welcome our Grand Marshals, the family members of the Flight 93 Heroes.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
160 laps for the 400-mile distance. Competition caution coming at lap 20. There is still rain threatening on the radar. Pace car is off an hour and a half late, but better late than never. We're green at Pocono. Kurt Racing Dale Jr. there for third and fourth.
I think if you kind of polled the garage, everybody would probably say the 88 was the best in race trim.
Wow.
He's showing a little muscle right there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think that's what the garage thought. In talking to Dale Jr., which may be a good thing, you don't want to get overly optimistic just as he takes over to the third spot. But he felt like that he needed just a little bit more speed.
Trying to take that lead away from Pablo Montoya. He got it from him a couple of times in turn one. Lost it right back in turn two. Now he's going at it down the front stretch off turn three.
He's going to get it down into turn one, I believe. The key will be, can he hold on to it this time?
And it might not be Montoya that's going to put the charge on it. It might be that 88.
Yes, sir. Just moments ago, here's how it happened.
Yeah, this car is really just hooked up on the bottom, and Junior's strength is getting off of these corners and maximizing the horsepower. Able to do it down the long front straightaway. I think Denny didn't give him much of a fight there.
I don't think it would have mattered.
I think Casey Kane's another one to be a factor here. I mean, he's got those two victories. He really get a run off the bottom of the track there. He's going to take this second spot away from Denny, but I think he would like to have a third win just to make sure that he's secure in the chase.
In the way NASCAR tends to do these things.
Whoa, Kyle Busch sideways there.
And into the wall.
Yep. That groove was not ready to be
got 3 more,
that high.
2 more, 1 more. Still green. Come on down.
Now the caution tire.
Yellow's out. Yellow's out.
Yeah, that car jumped up there pretty quick, and it, like I said, that groove still, it doesn't have any rubber on it because of the rain. So when he got up there, it went quick to the wall.
Yeah, you can see, I believe,
Yep.
see that left rear down right there.
Down,
yeah,
sure.
Yeah, that's what happened. He
Wow.
ran over something and punctured that left rear. This team has not had much good racing luck happen for them so far this year.
If I had to pick a place on this track for that not to happen, it'd be right there. Tell you what, he's lucky he didn't hit harder than he did.
Pit stop, so they took a good close look at that right front on that 99 car. As you see the lead change, and Jimmy Johnson going to the front past Dale Jr.
Tony Stewart up to 9th position. There's the scoring serial on Tony. And Doc, these guys played a little different strategy than most, even though they pitted at the same time as the majority of the front runners.
Yes, they did, AB. They put 4 tires on.
Dale Jr.
You got it. Won't stand
off
any
the
gear.
pace.
Third, no fourth. Can't get second or first, obviously, going as fast, but it won't make fourth, correct? In third, won't make fourth. Nope. No third, no fourth. Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, we're going to have to go change it then. Let's go change transmission, guys.
Well, that's a shame right there.
Yep.
That transmission is highly stressed at this track.
Yes, we'll go to the garage. Yeah, man, we'll have to. We can get this on the kitchen up here. Go in there, put it up, guys. Take a look at it. There's no reason to come all the way down here. We just have to push you all the way back up there. Just coast in the garage, get up on 4. Start yanking it out.
Brad Keselowski making his off-sequence pit stop, lap 64 here at Pocono. There was a track bar adjustment, said he needed some stability in turns 1 and 3. He was a little tight in the tunnel turn. And with weather on the radar, Alan, I wonder how this strategy is going to work out for the 2 bunch today.
We just spent that whole commercial break talking about that up here in the booth with Dale and Andy. And you've got 2 different pit stop schedules going on. You're sitting on that pit box, Andy. You're watching the weather radar. You know the race has got to go past the 80-lap mark to be official. You're wondering whether it will go all the way to the 160 mark to become official, and you're trying to plot it all and make it make sense.
Casey Kane, a former winner here, and he's been one of the best cars here all day as well. They've got a problem on the right front. They had to lower the jack down, back it across. It looked like it was on the hose. Now they got to go back up on the jack. These are the problems you cannot have when track position is so critical.
With more than a 3-second lead, it is the 48 car of Jimmy Johnson.
If you can, let's start to conserve a little bit of fuel. It's important. That's what I've been doing. We're about 15 miles out on a hell of a rainstorm.
We've got a crash. It's Kurt Busch.
Kurt Busch having a solid day until now, Alan.
Hard crash for Kurt, who had just come off the pit lane after a green flag stop.
We blew out a left front tire.
You heard the diagnosis.
Yeah, left front. They just changed 2 tires on that stop.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell from that exactly what happened, but he was definitely out of shape when he got there.
Different pit schedules people have been on. Some need to pit sooner, some just were on pit road under the green. We're past halfway. There is a large blob of rain on the radar. If you're Brad Keselowski, you pit?
I almost have to. I don't know how far he can go.
And let's see what happens here.
Here comes Mark. Mark is going to make a pit stop, and Keselowski stays out. He's gambling.
Remember this long straightaway and that big crazy turn 1 on restarts at Pocono.
Oh, Jimmy!
Trouble! Kenseth in the wall, Biffle in the wall. Kenseth spins into the pack. Denny Hamlin.
Jimmy just got loose before he got down in there. He was just trying to drive it off in the corner and make sure that he got ahead. But he just got loose.
That's so reminiscent of what we saw at Indianapolis last Sunday. Remember, off of turn 2, the guy on the bottom getting loose under the guy up front, and the guy who's running behind them ducks low and takes the lead.
Jeff Gordon said, "Thank you very much."
It worked to Jimmy Johnson's benefit last Sunday at Indy, to his detriment here at Pocono today.
Watch it. Roll the middle here, inside.
You don't even have time to react and get any
You're
break
right there,
to slow
Denny.
down there.
So caution out, mayhem on the restart, and through it all, Jeff Gordon comes out with the lead.
There's
Casey
a lot of
Kane comes out second. Back at Pocono Raceway with all kinds of stuff going on in the Pennsylvania 400 after a restart that came with rain closing in, pit strategy being played, a crash among the leaders in turn 1, now somebody else out in front, one of the contenders with a flat tire, but staying out on the racetrack because they think it's going to rain before the race restarts.
I got a flat right rear. If you can still run, stay out. If you can still go, stay out. We'll stay out till 1 to go unless it just shreds the tire right off of it.
Kenny Francis and Casey Kane.
The rain's that close. I mean, it's right at the edge of the property.
And word from NASCAR is that they will bring the cars down the pit lane this time. Shut them down and cover them up. 5 times Jeff Gordon has won a race, shortened by rain.
Be willing to bet that at least the top 4 right now would say, I'll take what I've got here in this, and let's not go back racing.
I'll go back one more. I'll go back to 5th. I bet Smoke will say it too.
Whose birthday it is today? Are you willing to claim any of these gifts yet?
No, not yet, but certainly is a nice position to be in, right? So
we are back live at Pocono Raceway after the Pennsylvania 400 has been declared official, just shy of the 250-mile mark. 245 to be specific, and Jeff Gordon is going to pick up his first win of this season and his now all-time leading 6th here at Pocono Raceway. He has got the tricky triangle pretty well figured out.